In his explosive new book, Tom Bower explores the fractured relationship between the Sussexes and the royal family. The investigative journalist takes readers back to the beginning of Prince Harry's romance with Meghan Markle, and shines light on the early warnings of trouble ahead. Back in 2016, Meghan was thrust into the spotlight when her relationship with Britain's much-loved prince was brought to light. Harry and Meghan's courtship attracted attention from across the world, and the Hollywood actress faced a new form of fame. The following year, the pair were engaged, unbeknownst to the public and Graydon Carter, the editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair, who had decided to feature Meghan on the cover of his September issue, having been persuaded that Harry's latest girlfriend was destined to change the royal family. In his explosive new book, Tom Bower looks back at the Duchess cover story that introduced her to the world. At the time, Meghan was a recurring character on hit legal drama, Suits, and the show was about to reach its 100th episode, a milestone the actress claimed Vanity Fair wanted to celebrate. According to Mr. Bower, it was for this reason Harry agreed to the article, but on the basis that Meghan kept tight-lipped on certain subjects. In a serialization for The Times, Mr. Bower wrote, Kelly, Thomas Morgan, a partner at Sunshine Sachs, Meghan's Los Angeles public relations agency, added, the peg for it, the article, should emphasize the 100th episode of Suits. Harry, she revealed, had only agreed to the article because, as Meghan declared, the producers wanted to celebrate Suits' centenary. The investigative journalist continued, contrary to Omid Scobie's assertion that Meghan wanted to tell the world I'm in love and did the interview with Harry's blessing, Sam Kashner arrived at Meghan's home and was told that his interviewee was under strict orders from both Harry and Thomas Morgan. Aware that Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson had destroyed themselves in interviews, Harry had ordered Meghan to maintain tight-lipped silence about sensitive subjects, Donald Trump, race, their relationship and especially himself. He was not to be mentioned. The interview was meant to represent Meghan as a major actor and especially as an activist and philanthropist, according to Ms. Thomas Morgan. However, after having lunch with Mr. Kashner at her Toronto home, the Duchess became visibly relaxed, and went against one of her future husband's strict orders. Not expecting an answer, Mr. Kashner said, tell me about Harry. Meghan replied, we're a couple. We're in love. I'm sure there will be a time when we will have to come forward and present ourselves and have stories to tell, but I hope what people will understand is that this is our time. This is for us. It's part of what makes it so special, that it's just ours. But we're happy. Personally, I love a great love story. Mr. Kashner was quietly elated, and when the time to print came, She's Just Wild About Harry donned the front cover of the glossy magazine. Meghan was furious and called Ken Sunshine, the founder of Sunshine Sachs, and Ms. Thomas Morgan within hours. She described Buckingham Palace's fury at Wild About Harry. Mr. Bower said after the story was published, Meghan had told Mr. Kashner by text that she was gutted and deflated and later called to tell him she was disappointed in him. He claimed that Mr. Kashner felt manipulated by the Duchess and her demands that the media do what she expects. Meghan officially became a royal fiancé in November of that year. The following May, the couple were married and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex entered the royal fold together as a hope for a modern monarchy. However, just 2 years after their spectacular royal wedding, Meghan and Harry stepped down from their senior roles within the firm, later citing a lack of support and lack of understanding as a reason for their shock exit. Their tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey sent shockwaves through the royal family, with serious allegations made regarding the palace's approach to mental health and race. In his recent serialization, Mr. Bower claimed that Meghan's early interview with Vanity Fair was a warning sign. He wrote, the besotted prince ignored the warnings that Meghan spelled trouble for the palace. Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors by Tom Bower, will be published by Blink Publishing on July 21.